Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Today is July 2nd, and here's your daily energy report. We are now in the window of this lunar eclipse energy coming off of the Pluto-Jupiter conjunction in Capricorn. It's a whole lot of Capricorn energy just slamming back down on top of us. So, you may be noticing a lot of essential symptoms, feeling tired, feeling weird, feeling, these energies are sort of doing an uptick, right? Sort of being, it's almost like as Saturn comes back into Capricorn, it's like, okay, now you all will be held responsible. What have you been doing for the last 4 or 5 months? Have you been taking responsibility for yourself? Have you been slacking and partying? Have you been growing? Have you been getting rid of all the toxic people in your life? What is going on? And if you have not been taking care of yourself, meaning getting rid of all the superfluous bullshit in your life, then Saturn's going to come back and knock that shit out for you. And it's probably not going to be too pretty. So I pray that you've been doing the work. I pray that that you are in this disciplined, we are in a time right now where we must look at ourselves in the mirror. We must face and feel those things that we just have not wanted to face and feel. It's time, guys. Today we have the moon going through Sagittarius, through the first half of Sagittarius. And it's going to be trying over to Chiron and squaring over to Neptune. So this is sort of like saying, okay, because when we have this full moon, Mars and Chiron will just about be conjunct, and they will be speaking in a difficult aspect to Mercury. And those two planets in and of themselves speaking together is going to be bringing up this deep vulnerability that we have needed to be looking at. So this whole point of this time is sort of like a beta test, right? So have you been taking this time to work on your shit? And that's what, we're going to start to feel like, almost like this, I don't want to say judgment. Yeah, it's like this energetic cloud of judgment is going to be coming around over all of our energies. Be like, have you been doing the right thing? Have you been clearing yourself out? Have you been honoring your heart? Have you been growing? Have you been learning? Of course, we still have some more room and time for this, with Mercury being in retrograde still in Cancer. But really, like, this is kind of like Judgment Day. At least that's what the eclipse is going to be about. But, today we're starting to feel that energy coming in, right? We're starting to feel like something's coming, man. Something's coming. Not really sure what it is. Now, look, if you've had integrity, if you've been doing the right thing, if you've been honoring yourself, if you've been facing your bullshit, if you've been growing, if you've been learning, if it's almost like a higher self has been like trying to integrate itself with us. And if you've been looking and searching and seeking and trying to figure out how to connect that at a deeper level into your heart, I applaud you. If you have not, shit's about to get real dark and real weird for you. Because now the universe is going to start to say, okay, we gave you the chance. We had all these people and places and experiences and synchronicities here to try to teach you. Now we got to do it the hard way. Now we got to bring down the tower moment. So let's all support each other and get ready to be real vulnerable, because the shit's coming, guys. That vulnerability is coming, and it is time to take responsibility. This is looking at the saboteur and the victim and the wounded child and even the prostitute within us, these survival archetypes that I speak about in my book. Okay, I keep preaching this every single day because it is so important to understand these parts of ourselves that are sabotaging our lives so that we can grow and flourish in these changing times. Okay, we have to make sure that we are prepared and that we are in the mindset of growing and learning and progressing through, as opposed to falling for the bullshit that the outside world is giving you. There's no one coming to save you. There's no need to be saved. The only thing that you need to do is love yourself. And love yourself is setting those boundaries, okay? And I know I kind of keep saying the same thing about, you know, you got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to love it. Yeah, well, you know what? That's the foundation of everything. Okay, there's too much hate. There's too much insecurity. There's too much fear. There's too much of that darkness in this world. In order to eradicate it, we cannot eradicate fear with fear. You cannot eradicate hate with hate. It doesn't work that way. Hate breeds more fucking hate. But what does love do? Okay, unconditional love, meaning when you see the bigger picture, when you understand, you know, if someone's doing some fucked up shit, and maybe they're learning a lesson, they don't really realize what they're doing. Maybe someone cheated on you, or maybe like something bad happened, you know, like in your family, okay? There's a bigger picture here, and everyone is learning a lesson. So take a step back and look at that bigger lesson and realize that, look, okay, we're all going through a journey, and the people and the situations and places and things that come into our lives are here to teach us a lesson, okay? So learn that lesson, honor your heart, and realize whenever a situation comes into your experience, into your reality, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? What can I learn from this? And, you know, sometimes, especially when you're emotionally attached to something, it is fucking brutally painful. I get it. I've been there many times, believe me. And that's why I'm able to sit here right now, because I've faced those feelings and I've worked through them, and I've been able to address the topics of cheating and betrayal and you know, insecurity and jealousy and envy and all these negative emotions. These are being purged out at a cosmic and collective level, guys. We need to love ourselves fully, completely, and unconditionally. And when we start doing that, this energy right now will reward us, okay? But you got to start with that first step, baby. You got to start with that number one thing, which is self-love, self-care. So take that into consideration and face your shit. Stop letting fear run your life. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please, if you resonate with this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like an astrology reading, spiritual health coaching, or to download my free ebook and to join my opportunity community, please go to my website. The link is in the bio on Instagram and in the description box below on YouTube. Hope you guys have a great day. Namaste. Peace out, yo.